Hello everyone, that Manga Kid here to give my first impressions of Genshiken. This is by Kio Shimoku, and the edition that I have is the first volume of the old DelRey release. This was re-released in omnibus format by Kodansha. I don't know if those are still in print or in stock anywhere at this point. I think the first one, at least on chapters, I think is not in stock anymore because it was released or re-released years ago. But as far as I remember, Genshiken was originally fully released in these singles by DelRey, but correct me if I'm wrong. And then Kodansha got the licensing for it when DelRey went under, and then they re-released it in the omnibuses. But I found this for a few dollars at a local thrift store, and Genshiken is something I've always wanted to read. I had never read it before, and I figured for a couple bucks, I'll pick up the first one, see if it's something that I am legitimately interested in tracking down, and now I know that I am. So that's fun. But Genshiken is basically about this college club, and it's the Society for the Study of Modern Visual Culture, Genshiken. So our main character, I think is it Sasahara? He is starting college and he wants to join an otaku club, but he's kind of nervous because he's sort of on that borderline of like, I'm not one of those people, but he does really like video games and manga and that kind of stuff. And so he stumbles upon the Genshiken and sort of gets like sucked into it. Our other main character is Saki, who her boyfriend is an otaku. He's a gorgeous guy, and she wants to get him kind of out of this hobby, and she ends up sort of joining the Genshiken because he does, and she's trying to like turn him into a normal boy, but not having much luck because he's kind of clueless and likes what he likes, and he's not going to change his hobbies, but he's sort of clueless to her desires. But all in all, very fun first volume, very steeped obviously in otaku culture. This is one of the more has a big following. This is one of the first kind of ones, especially that came over to North America, that really depicted, otaku culture in this very blatant way. And the art I really like it. Honestly, I like how busy the backgrounds are, all of the scenes of like when they're in the club room and stuff, and even like these ones, you can see how much detail goes into these panels. Yeah, but basically in this one, our main character goes to some conventions. He's learning a bit more about some like visual novel stuff and erotic games and things like that. And it's just a fun little intro to their college life. And I guess we'll see from here more of their adventures. So yeah, that's Genshiken. I'm glad I got to check it out because I had been putting those omnibuses in and out of my cart for years because I kept going back and forth on whether or not I wanted to read it or buy it at the time. And so finding this first volume at the thrift store for a couple bucks is a nice way for me to check it out, and I really enjoyed it. And so I know to keep a lookout for more volumes and hopefully collect them, the whole series, in the future. But yeah, the singles look really nice. I like the spines. So that would be ideal, but obviously these are well out of print, so it might probably be easier to get my hands on the omnibuses anyway. And I know there's a second series, it's like Genshiken second season or whatever, that I believe Kodansha released as well. But I've heard that it's not nearly as good as the original series. Anyway, if you've read Genshiken, I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. And thanks for watching.